Hey everybody, it's Ad the Red. Back to Shining Song Starnova. I forgot that it would just start with a punch sound effect. Well then. Last we left off, it looks like we're getting a flashback to something about Labrador's past and the drama associated with its collapse. Or at least among the members, I don't know. Well, that kind of time. Why am I rambling? Tetsuya punched the wall in anger. That's gonna hurt your hand more than the wall, man. What do you mean our unit's being disbanded? Did you say that our national tour was a big success? So why are we suddenly being fired? I heard some of the staff saying Smile Productions going to be merging with Kotonoha Entertainment. We're not the only ones being laid off, they said. I tell the truth, that kind of was coming. We're not really that young anymore, and our albums have never sold that well. Hear this, I heard they're saying that they're going to rebrand Labrador with talents in their teens now. That'd be pretty cute, eh? Just whose side are you on anyways? This is all fucked. There's no way our fans would accept this. They can't just change to the members of Labrador and expect everyone to be fine with it. Everyone, I want to talk to your producer about this. And after all we've been through, we can't just give up, at least not until we heard the truth. But you know, that guy's... he's such an unreliable guy, huh? Bet to the club again like usual. Alright, I'm gonna find him right away. Oh wait, don't just leave by yourself. Sorry, but see you guys. There he goes again. Oh well, I'm sure Kaira-chan... I'm sure Kaira-chan will tell us about tomorrow. See, the name is exactly what it should be. I walked into the hostess club. Sure enough, Seiji was right on the money. Itaro-san was sitting between two buxom bunny girls, his face red with booze. For the past 3 years, this guy had been our producer. As you could likely tell from this situation, he wasn't exactly the image of reliability. Itaro-san, there you are. I've been looking for you. And whiskey. Or something. Beer. No. Anyways, Itaro-san, is it true that Labrador is going to be disbanded? Itaro picked up a cigarette from his ashtray and took a breath before puffing it out. And why shouldn't I be worried? Okay. That's not what we're worried about here at all. The loudness of my voice startled the two bunny girls. I leaned in and whispered between my teeth. This doesn't make sense at all, you know. How can Labrador continue to exist when all the members are different and the fans aren't going to accept this at all? There's no way this is going to end up going well. Do they? Okay. How? What? Whoops. Tara grinned stupidly and put his arms around his bunny girls. Tara opened his wallet and passed me a few bills. I backed away from him. That's not what I want at all. With that, I turned and left the hostess club in disgust. I know all along that man never gave a jack about Labrador or its members. In the end, all he cared about was getting money and women, and occasionally jacking off to Labrador. No. All the members of Labrador really were retired the following week. Just as the rumors were foretold, 9 fresh-faced boys in their teens replaced us. Just like Atara said, the public didn't really seem to mind at all. I guess we really were losing appeal. All the girls just picked their new Oshi and carried on and nothing had happened. It changed. After clearing out my locker at the office for the last time, I looked up to the starry skies and exhaled. What now? Then, I got an idea. I'm gonna do better. I was going to become a producer myself, with blackjack and hookers. Except I wouldn't be like that Scumataru. Never mind. I would act in the best interest of the unit instead of myself. Scum like him were everywhere in this business. Guys that preyed on their talents. People betrayed and lied for all for the sake of money. I was going to become a producer myself and change all that. And not only that, but I was going to win too. I was going to make the greatest idol unit in the country. Huh. I don't see the look on Ataru's face once I pulled that off. Starting tomorrow, I was going to dedicate myself to becoming an idol producer. After all, countless idols went into management after graduating. So it wasn't like this was unprecedented. Alright, let's do this. And so our fresh-faced Karu-chan went off to Golden Cap Productions and sold his soul to the devil. Yay! I rubbed my eyes open to the sound of my alarm clock. What a thing to dream about. I guess what happened to Tom the other day triggered my subconscious's recollection of how my idol career ended. Anyways, all that was 8 years ago. Totally ancient history. Time to get ready for work. I over to the office to find out the girl is already accounted for. Huh. This is rare. You guys are in here early. Judging from the dire looks on everyone's faces, I can immediately tell something was wrong. It's about time you showed up. What? Did something happen? Pikun... Natan... The girls cleared the area to let Natan talk to me. Sorry, Pikun, but I think I'm going to take a few days off. You see, I got an email this morning from my brother. Mama's apparently real sick. She collapsed last night and had to be rushed to the hospital. What? Are you alright, Natan? Don't worry. Mama's still young, and my brother's saying she's doing better now. But it still feels wrong to be in Tokyo when all this is happening back home. Of course. I'll cancel your jobs and clear your schedule right away. This is an emergency, after all. Thanks. Now, there's no time to waste. I was just going to leave right away. Yeah, it's not a problem. You're not reading the air here at all, are you? Yeah, what an unreliable guy. Producer, Natan wants you to go with her. She needs you right now. There's only she can handle traveling on a Kansai by herself. Is that true, Natan? Oh, yeah. Even though it'd be a huge burden on Pikun, I was hoping... Alright, totally fine with me. Besides, risky to make an idle travel that far alone anyway, so I'd be more than glad to accompany you. The rest of you girls can hold the fort here while Natan and I go south to see how our folks are doing. Have a safe journey. Come on, no moment to lose. I'm going back to my apartment to pick up some things and leave. Maybe the station in 20 minutes, okay? Yeah. Well, this took a nice and grim turn, just like I knew it would at some point. Of course it was. It always has to. There can't be happiness. It can't... There must be pain before the smiles. Tears before the laughter. This game won't allow you to have joy. No. It will bait it in front of you. Short bouts of happy and smile, and then frown and weep and scream. And so the two of us got into a Shinkansen, to Osaka just an hour later. After arriving at Osaka, we were transferred to a local line to Natan's home. Rural. By the time we arrived, it was nearly 5 o'clock. Come on, Pikun, it's this way. Yeah. It didn't seem like there were any cabs here, and the buses only seemed to run a few times a day. Fortunately, though, it turned out that Natan's place wasn't too far from the station. Ugh. Sorry. Natan rushed to the door and rang the doorbell. It's very late here, or I should say very early. Oi, it's me! A teenage boy opened the door. That must be Natan's younger brother. Eh? One-chan? Mama, what happened to Mama? Mama, she's... After finding out the situation, Natan crumpled to the floor. Sorry, Pikun, for bringing you all the way out here for no reason. No, it's only natural you had to come back considering your mom collapsed. But it's really a good thing it wasn't that serious, huh? In fact, we should just be grateful it turned like this. But I think she's totally fine now. He even went out to grocery shopping just hours after come back from the hospital. My mom really has too much energy. Well, like mother, like daughter. Indeed, the look on Tan's face was pretty incredible when her mom appeared at the door carrying 4 bags of groceries as if absolutely nothing had happened. In fact, Natana broke in her tears and cried in her mom's chest the instant she saw her. But in the end, all's well that ends well, I suppose. There was no reason for concern. After their heartfelt reunion, her mom ushered the two of us in Natan's old room while she prepared dinner. Anyway, so this is your home, huh? It's surreal being here. All this time it seemed like a legendary place that you brought up every day, but now that I'm here, I feel cozy more than anything. Yeah, but too bad. I took down all my goods at Pekin before I left. Back when I lived here, the walls were plastered with your posters. I think maybe it's for the best I'll turn up, or else my face would be bright red. Pekin doesn't seem to have a good impression of his time as an idol. Well, that time I really enjoyed it, but looking back on it, that me that was presented when I was an idol doesn't really represent who I am now. Back then I was a talent trying to make it big. Fucking not yawn every 5 seconds. Now I'm producer. They're very different roles. So it made Kaoru-chan decide to become Bikun instead. I'm not saying Kun anymore if I can. It's just, it doesn't feel right to me. It's not his name. It's a question. Tell the truth, I still had a lot of regrets when I quit being an idol. Honestly, the unit was just banded completely out of the blue, so it was a shock to all the members of Labrador. I became producer because I still had things I wished to accomplish back when I was an idol. Even if my dreams wouldn't come true, I decided that my new goal would be to fulfill the dreams of other people in the same shoes as I was back then. But don't worry. I'm totally over what happened when I was a member of Labrador now. Being a producer of Starnova more than made up for it. Obviously, no guy like me just isn't fit to be an idol anymore. I'm producer-san now, through and through. I wouldn't know about that, Pikun. Even my ma whispered to me that you were looking quite dangerous. Excuse me? You better not start with my ma, though, because you have your promise with me. Excuse me? Of course. As if she was listening on the conversation, which she probably was, knowing the tropes. The son's mom came to the door of the room. Dinner's ready. Yahoo! Let's eat, Pikun. Oh, this is great. Okay. It's, yeah. This is... Kaoru-chan looks very uncomfortable, doesn't he? I went downstairs to the dining room and was greeted with a veritable feast. The 7 members in the Tan's family greeted me. Now this is right cringe. This is very tense. It's a very awkward situation to be in. Guessing you? A muscular man with tan skin stood at the head of the table. Uh-huh. Oi! It's like I have time to go, like, losing my outer shit. Fucking ass. I smiled and bowed. Thank you for having me over, and please entrust your daughter to me. Oh, God. Somehow I got the feeling her parents were misunderstanding something. Considering these are the same people who have been sending those crazy gifts to Natan, I got the feeling that this kind of dinner was normal for them. Yep, they were definitely misunderstanding something. Okay, wait. So this is... I'm guessing this is the older sister. Wait, I assume this was the dad, but maybe this is her husband, in which case the dad would be off screen, or would be someone over here. I don't know. I can't. No. Which I'm guessing are you two. Alright, thanks everyone. I sat down beside Natan. Despite her words, I couldn't help but feel awkward to 7 other people at the table. Talk about a huge family. Despite that, I could tell there was a lot of love here. Obviously, Natan's parents cared about their children more than anything else in the world. Everyone dug into Nikujaga and started talking all at once. Don't know what that is. Ellipses. Back off! After everyone's bellies were filled, the dinner table quieted down a bit. By now, Natan's dad had taken a few shots of shochu. Oh. No. Okay, it is you. Is something the matter, sir? Ah. He wants me to drink with him. Share drinks, yes, of course. Pour me one, my good sir. I see. My apologies. Down the hatch. I smiled and poured Todd's dad into the shot. Thank you very much. With that, the two of us took shots. Old man, I will put you through the table for even suggesting that kind of thing. You're not exactly saying anything that's gonna help my situation here, but I kinda guess thanks for trying. Oh no. Heart. Well, this got nice and weirder. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the dad now. No. Why are you trying to get me drunk? Natan's dad eyeballs nearly popped from their sockets and Natan poured me another shot of shochu. Stop it. Before I knew it, Natan wrapped herself around my arm. This is a dangerous situation. This is a dangerous situation. This is a very dangerous situation. I'm in danger. Damn. Natan's mom slapped Dad on the backside.
電車の本数あまりないから、今晩は泊まっていきな。夏希と一緒の部屋で寝ていいから、ゆっくりしてな。
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. What you're implying here? Just enjoy the night scenery, go outside, and have the fresh country air, clean and non-polluted with the cities and the factories, and see the stars and listen to the wildlife. Andrew. No, I'm fine with sitting down here if there's no room. Oh god, no.
何も恥ずかしがることないやろ。それにここ結構寒なるから。夏希、な。
Stop trying to fucking. It's like Konosuba with fucking Megumin's mom trying to hook her and Kazuma. Fuck. The difference is the lack of paralysis magic. Or is it was sleeping magic? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I think it was sleeping magic, actually. It's like a sleepover. Yeah. Yeah, just a sleepover. Seriously. You stop it. You stop it too. So I ended up lodged no time for the night. And I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. This has been fun. And I wanted to see where this goes. I know it's not gonna go anywhere in particular, but someone expected to, but hopefully it'll at least be a little more, you know, it'll continue being a little fun for the next time. But until then, as I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.